Good morning, everyone. We are on top of the flatbed trailer today. Come on up here. I'll show you what we're doing. If you saw a video I did a few weeks ago, I wanted to do an experiment with some really warped, twisted, and cupped lumber I had to see if I could straighten it out. Look at these boards. I cut these pine boards earlier this year, and look at how they dried. They're just all twisted and warped. Look at this thing. See how warped they are on this flat surface. Because someone told me it's really easy to straighten up lumber. All you have to do is get it wet. Leave it out in the rain, put it under a sprinkler, soak it in water. It'll straighten right up. He sounded like he knew what he was talking about, but I was still a little skeptical of the idea. But I thought there's one way to find out. Let's do the experiment. In the previous video, I put them on top of the container. I thought it was just a good place for them to be out in the rain. Since then, we've had a fair amount of rain. I've been able to look at them a little bit from the ground, but this is the first time I'm looking at them close. And I have to say, what I can see from here is surprising. If I was a good YouTuber, I'd probably put up a thumbnail that said something like, "Shocking results," with some surprised facial expression. I don't know if that's the one I'd use. That's probably something I'll end up editing out. But I don't know if I'm that good of a YouTuber. It's just hard for me to get into that silly, shocking, sensationalism, silly land. I like it here in reality. Let's take these down and then I'll show you what the surprising results were. I had an idea this would work to some degree. After I posted that video, I had a few people in the comments say, yeah, we've been doing this for years. It actually does straighten them out. I appreciate those comments. Always good to hear from people who have experience with things. But I was surprised because I wasn't expecting to come out just as straight as they were when they came off the mill. Almost as straight. This one still has a little bit of twist. Actually, that might not be twist. It might just be uneven. Oh yeah, it's sitting on a stick. Straight as can be. As expected, they're starting to mold from being out in the weather, but still some beautiful wood. It's Ponderosa pine. The question now is, now what? They're likely to just go back to being all twisted and warped again. If you could use them for a project where you just nail them down the way they are now, maybe that would hold them and keep them from warping so much. Is there a way to dry these to where they won't warp again? I had several people in the comments tell me that even if I weigh them and sticker them, as soon as you take the weight off, they're going to bend. I don't have any plans for these boards. I just decided to donate them to this experiment. Maybe there's another experiment we could do to dry them in a way that come out straight, or maybe just not as ridiculously warped as they were before. Let me know in the comments if you think there's an experiment we should try with these. Maybe these boards can now be recovered for something, but I don't think they're going to be good candidates for making fine furniture. Not as warped as they were before they got straightened out. Just a quick video today to show you what the results were. Not shocking results, but definitely surprising results. Like I think I said in the previous video, anything I could say beyond this would just be mindless babbling. The results speak for themselves. I would appreciate it if you'd help me out, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.